Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. Welcome back to Grand Utopia. There's a new version available for donators, and I just became one recently. Anyway, I'll share more updates as we go. We now have a brand new truck as well, the Volvo FM, with some additions, and I have a new major updates I wanted to share with everybody. Right? So let's get right to it. You might hear this as a familiar sound, and I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, but I like it. But you let me know in the comments, right? Let me know if you recognize the sounds. And if you recognize the sounds from the other AI cars as well. Bit noisy, but very, very realistic. Anyway, here, go inside. Does that sound familiar or what? I'm guessing you know by now from which sound pack that came from. I'll give you a hint. There you go. Anyway, Grand Utopia 1.4.5. It's been released yesterday, I believe, from when this video is released. And it is specifically released only for donators, as my godness puts it. And I've seen some screenshots from Alex, joined a few streams, and I really love what I saw, so I couldn't resist it. I donated a little amount, a small amount, nothing fancy, and now I have access to it as well. And now I am showing you what we can see. I'll open the map in just a bit. It's just attached to this one. I'm hoping this attaches. I haven't tried it yet. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Let me go out of the truck. Let's connect that. Connect the cables. Everything good. Now the trailer admittedly is a bit large. This is a Volvo FM. So this is more for the, how do you say, short hauls. Not for the long haul specifically. Good thing this has a sleeper. There's even like a day cab version of this, the smallest one. But I like this because it is very relatable to me. I see a lot of Volvo FMs here in Singapore. So first things first, we are going to show the map. So you might be familiar with the map overall. There's a background now. I don't remember seeing a background before, so that's something that's new. And in 1.4.5, so the public release is 1.4. The one for donators is 1.4.5. And it adds 3 new cities. The city of, oh my goodness, this is how we go, how to read this. The city of Montbois. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. Saint Angel, San Angel, maybe in Spanish, and Chalezul. Yeah? But this part here, basically, it's what's new. And based on what I've seen, it is definitely worth it. What is that? What is that icon with the euro sign there? Is that something? No, there is nothing there. Okay, we'll have to take a look for ourselves what that is. Free money, maybe. Nah, maybe not. So we're taking a job from Chambray and heading to Saint Angel. Okay? Taking some plums with us. I'm liking this truck already. Feels like an FH, but not really. Feels much lower on the ground, at least. Looks that way. And let me just take a moment to also give some credit, give huge credit to Kirill. Foggy weather, hype, look at the beautiful sky. That is some fast shifting. Is this dual clutch or not? Certainly feels like it. Maybe I did something wrong with the transmission. Maybe I picked something wrong. Man, but yeah. Grand Utopia definitely is one of the best maps out there. It's definitely the best one is the one map. And even compared with Pro Mods, it sure has a stand And it would depend on what you look, but some people actually like this better than Pro mods. It's a bit hard to compare them because it's not exactly an apples to apples comparison. This definitely gives a different vibe, being a 1:1 scale. The truck seems a bit bouncy, isn't it? Look at the... Yeah, it is. It's a bit weird. But fine, okay, let's leave it. But yeah, definitely gives a different vibe, this one. And the detail you put in. I've been saying so many good words about Grand Utopia, and nothing of those are exaggerated at all. I mean, even if I don't speak, I let the landscape speak for itself. It's just so good. And still the optimization is there. It's not bad, is it? I only wish there was a spoiler for this truck. A spoiler would have done wonders. But that's okay. Also, you might just see a Clumsy billboard soon enough. Because I purchased a billboard actually for this map. So that's one of the perks of being a donator. I bought a billboard and I'm still thinking where we can put it. I haven't decided yet, but I can tell my godness. Maybe you can help me, guys. You can help me out where we should put it. So let me share something about the truck, then I'll share something about the map, and then I'll share something about the updates in the channel in general, okay? So Volvo FM, this one I'm driving, is the one that has been fixed by Galimim, version 1.4 at the moment. Ooh, there you go, Grand Utopia. So something like that, that is, that has like the CG logo and the links to YouTube and Twitch. Simple logo, nothing fancy. Actually, that billboard was looking much better than what I came up with. I'm not very much into designing. So anyway, Volvo FM. Fixed by Galimim. Looks very good. Feels very nice. Has that different vibe as compared with the usual humongous FH. Both awesome trucks though. And it's a nice change, and I think it's perfect for this map because it's not such a long haul trip, right? It's only like, I don't know, 20-30 kilometers being a 1:1 scale. So the usual trips you take are around that range. And so having a full-on FH with a massive sleeper and a huge cabin and etc., it's not very fitting usually. So I think the day cabs are very fitting for this map, and this truck being a recent update I think is a perfect combination. Yeah, you can hear the different sounds on the AI. That's thanks to Real AI Sounds by Sipino. That's been recently updated as well. I think he said he remade most of the sounds, and I like it so far. You can hear it much better now, definitely. Which is very realistic as they pass you or as they overtake you. Okay, this is where we're going. Lobur, I think. Yes. The map looks weird. The arrows are different, aren't they? Feels like Christmas, green and red instead of the usual red and white. Is it? Yeah, it does seem like that way. Alright, there you go. And yeah, about the map, actually I mentioned the update already, 1.4.5, and the rest we will see as we go. This is my first time driving here as well. So we'll go and explore it together, right? But my huge update is for the channel. I have something that some of you guys might like, and I have a special offer for you. Okay, but first let's get the job. 16 tons of plums from Chambray to Saint Angel. Saint Angel, as our US friends would probably say it. There we go. We park here. Let me just make a little bit of rotation in here. Rotation sounds like an aviation term, doesn't it? Like that point when you lift the nose and take off. Yeah, I know. I've been spending so much time in X-Plane recently. Just love it so much. Anyway, so on to that announcement. I was watching a lot of aviation related YouTube channels, particularly Mr. Aviation 101. And I've been really having a good time. And I was trying to get their best practices as a content creator. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I could do that. I think I could give more service to the community, to the fan base, if I do that as well. And it's an optional thing. So, you guys might know. Turn off the lights, so lit up. You guys might remember, or maybe not, that we actually have a Patreon page. You can go to patreon.com/theclumsygeek. You'll see a page from me, a couple of options to become a patron, and you'll get couple of perks. Admittedly though, I haven't been using it so much. I haven't been giving so much benefits. So I really thank the current patrons right now who are there and who are staying. We have a couple. I think we have around 8 right now. And even though they're not getting a lot, they're just supporting me. So thanks a lot for that, guys. You make it possible for me to buy DLCs, check out paid mods, buy new games, explore new things for the channel. So thanks a lot for supporting me and being part of the team via Patreon. Although I did want to give something back in return, and this is something I learned from watching those videos, watching Mr. Aviation 101. So the announcement is there will now be, occasionally, it's not going to be fixed. There will now be some kind of exclusive access happening in the channel from time to time. And that you can get access to by being a patron. So, one example, we started the video with me having this truck already. Yes. So there is like a behind the scenes footage of me actually configuring the truck. No voice whatsoever, just fumbling about. I do a lot of stuff offline, but I don't record everything. Because if I record everything, it will be a bit of a mess. So I do the recording when I'm ready, and I hide the ugly stuff basically. Yes, what you're seeing is not the ugly stuff anymore, if you had a hard time recognizing it. So that's how it goes usually. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I do a lot of stuff offline. Some people might actually appreciate this, because for me personally, watching Mr. Aviation 101 and watching his videos and knowing that he actually has a Patreon as well, and knowing that in his Patreon he is sharing like the unedited footage, the behind the scenes footage of how he came up with that amazing video. He can't share everything in YouTube, but all those unedited footage he shares in his Patreon. And I was thinking, man, I want to see everything. I want to see the entire process. I want to see how exactly he lands, what's happening in the plane, not just what he shows in the final video. And I'm thinking, maybe, just maybe, there are some folks here as well in the channel who are thinking like that. Like if I come up with this video, maybe you're wondering, what happened behind the scenes? What happened to get to that point? And so that's what's going to happen from here on out. There will be behind the scenes footage that will not be visible in YouTube, but it will be accessible by patrons to give something for their support, you know. They are giving so much, it's the least I could do. Share a bit of something, how I make the videos work. And it might not be much, but I think this will be nice. And that is nice, that castle over there. Love it. Is that part of the new scenery already? Not yet, maybe. Yeah, I think. No, not yet. It will be a new one starting here after this roundabout, probably. So let us do that. Let's put a marker there so we know when the new area starts. Okay. So yeah, behind the scenes footage for my patrons. And as a special offer, by the time you're watching this, that offer has gone live. So you can go to patreon.com, that's patreon.com, Papa Alpha Tango, what is R? Romeo Echo. Oh, I don't know what O is. O. And November.com. Beautiful bridge. I kind of remember this, I think. I took a photo of this during one of the streams. Yeah. So patreon.com/the Clumsy Geek. You can get to my page, and as a special offer for this entire March, normally the behind the scenes footage is only unlocked for the what do we call them? I think we call them the elites, the $3 tier and up. So if you're a patron for $3 and up, you get access to the behind the scenes footage. But there is a $1 tier as well, so you can give as low as $1 per month. And for this month, just to see if anyone would be interested, as a special offer for this entire March, even the $1 tier, which we call enthusiasts, will have access to behind the scenes footage. So I'll do that to give a bit of a glimpse, getting a bit of a glimpse of how many people are interested, if any. And if I see that even for the $1 tier, no one is really interested in watching the videos, then at least I know that it's not a thing. But it's I think it has some merit. So currently I have 2 videos ready for upload. I'll probably do that within the day. Maybe by the time you're watching it, it will be in Patreon already. I have 2. One is the configuring of this profile, configuring of this truck. Yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes footage. No mic. Sometimes I will include like voiceovers, but not at the moment. Okay, here we go. This is the roundabout. After we cross this, we are in 1.4.5 zone, I believe. That's probably closed before this part here, straight ahead. There you go. So yeah, that's one video. And then another video I have already, which I'll probably upload as well, is just a bit of explain action. I've been doing a bit of landing practice, and I wanted to share that. So that's my main, that's what I thought about actually. Because I was doing a lot of offline flying, fumbling around, crashing, getting bad landing. Sometimes I get it right though. And I was thinking maybe some people want to see that, the progression. Because I don't really, for those who are interested in explain, they might enjoy that. Because you see someone, me, having absolutely zero knowledge about aviation, starting to get into explain, learning a lot of stuff from you guys. Thank you for the tips, thank you for all the comments, and thank you for joining me in the streams. So I'm learning a lot, but there is theory and there is practice. So I learn a lot of theory from you guys, but practice is something only I can give myself. So that's something I do a lot offline, and you guys might be interested in that, seeing someone from zero to hero, maybe not hero, from zero to something, to point something maybe. So that's something that you might enjoy. You let me know, okay? But I can't just post it in YouTube because it's too raw, it's too informal. Like there is no structure, it's a bit too boring in some people's minds. But for the actual enthusiasts, for the elites, for those who are really interested in joining me for the entire journey, you might actually appreciate that. So I am offering that as something that is for patrons, getting a glimpse of the raw stuff, the fails, the successes, the actual learning curve, actual learning process. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. And I know not everyone can afford $1, $3, but if you can, then that's something that I can offer you. Because we've had some patrons who have been really supportive of the channel, and even though I'm not giving them much except for some Discord specific benefits. Why is that stopped? Ah, they're waiting for the guy in front of them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's something really that I can offer. Hopefully you guys will like it. I'll upload it, and for those who are currently patrons already, you guys can check it out, and you let me know what you think, okay? I think, yes, this is it. This is it. Thanks a lot, my godness. He was telling me that there is a surprise actually for me. Route iconic the Clumsy. The Clumsy iconic road. Welcome and drive safe. Thank you very much, man. That's a nice surprise. He mentioned to me that he appreciated the video and the streams, and as a token of gratitude, he was going to show me something, a surprise in the next version, and this is it. I think we'll take a photo. Also, who was it who sent me? I think it was Egeskov. Sent me. You probably shouldn't do this in real life, but this is once in a lifetime thing. So what I'll do is I'll cheat a bit. Call me cheater all you want, but this is worth it. I have to take a photo of this. So I know my videos are raw already. They're very unedited. But believe it or not, there are more raw versions offline that I don't usually record. And so if you're interested in that, photo taking time, then definitely take a look. Look at that. Thanks a lot, my gods, for this. Really appreciate it. Although the sky could be a bit better, huh? Skybox 12, 11, 15. I want a bit of clouds. 20. Is there such a thing? That can work. That can work. Yeah, okay. Look at that, very dramatic. Even has the steering wheel a bit bent there. For the dramatic look, remove the blur, please. There we go. I think that's a thumbnail shot right there. Yeah? Does that work for you guys? That definitely works for me. Let's take a photo and enjoy it. Good. So let me position myself here. Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't there a town? Yeah, Egeskov, yes, right. So I guess Mr. Egeskov is the one who donated for that town, right? He sent me a couple of photos showing the sign. That Clumsy iconic road sign. So I knew what I was expecting. Oh man, it's raining. Would have been such a nice view. Maybe I should turn off the rain just for the sake of... let's do that. Cheater all the way. I should have taken the photo like this. My goodness. That is tons better. OMG. I'll worry about it later. First, let's worry about the delivery. Okay. Thanks a lot, my godness, for that. That is amazing stuff. Let's go with the bouncy truck. Are those waterfalls? Are those actually waterfalls I'm seeing from afar? They are. Very cool. This looks like it's a dam. Yeah. Can we drive over that? I think I've seen some screenshots for that. And yeah, you can definitely see the details starting to come in. Yeah, mountains, houses, cliffs, everything just merging together. And still, if you look at the frame rate, nothing bad, right? Nothing bad. It's amazing. Man, it would be amazing to be in this town, Chalezul. Yeah, that is the only thing I am not such a fan of, but that's just me. In this map, and I mentioned it before already, it's the fact that most of the names are in French. And that's nothing we can change because the guy is French. So that's expected. But the thing that has to change there is me. Nothing has to change on this map, just me. I just need to learn how to read a bit more French. What is this? For sale. Okay, I get it now. That sign, that's not free money. That euro sign. He actually has lots for sale here. This is such a nice lot. My goodness, that's 9 euros. So if you donate 9 euros, that will be yours. He'll probably put a couple of buildings in there, your logo and stuff. That's such a nice concept. A vendre for sale. Probably read that wrong as well. 387 square meters, is it? If only land was that cheap, huh? 9 euros. Yeah, so if you donate 9 euros, I think that's the one. You can actually... Man, I want to buy that. Someone might beat me to it though. Is it so good? Oh, beating the red light. Dang it. I love these textures. This is my favorite texture, you know, the what material is that? Cobblestones? Bricks? That kind of deal. It just looks so good. That one looks good as well, but that one I really like. I know, even in real life, I have this personal attachment. My eyes get drawn to that kind of texture, that kind of pattern. The bricksy pattern. How technical is that, huh? But OMG, that is beautiful. Yeah, I'll definitely have that as a screenshot though. The Clumsy logo. Is that guy actually peeing with his arms behind his back? So that's a thing in France as well? Or is that fictional? I'm guessing that's a thing anywhere, right? Well, maybe not in Singapore because very strict here. But yeah, that's a common thing in the Philippines. Why go to a toilet when you can just go to a wall? Words of wisdom from Clumsy. No, I don't do that though. I'm too OC for that. Oh man, 370 horsepower engine. Really struggling here. And yes, we only have 370 horsepower. Because from what I know, Volvo FMs are used for city driving. And usually, we don't get a lot of hills when driving this truck. This truck is mostly used for flat roads. So I think a low deck variant is perfect for this one. And then there's actually a low deck variant from Galimim. I didn't use it though, because I wanted to drive with my trailer. My Clumsy trucking trailer from the back, thanks to Polly. And that's not low deck compatible, I think. But I might have done the wrong choice there. Because I'm seeing the road ahead. The GPS is telling me this is just the beginning. But who knows? Maybe we can manage. There's actually even dual clutch versions of the Volvo FM. If you pick the higher engines, and I'll show that in the behind the scenes footage as I configure the truck, I'll show that the highest level engines, the highest horsepower engines, they have dual clutch transmissions available to them. Because usually the dual clutch is used for heavy haul. Yes. There we go. That looks like a fancy secret road. Marina. Very interesting. Where does that lead? We'll have to take a job from there at one point. And if it's Marina, does that means near water? Doesn't seem like it. Seems inland. Interesting. Maybe there's a lake there. We'll take a job one of these days. Maybe I can do a silent trucking video there. And yeah, I was watching a stream from... Oh, what is her name? Equinox, right? He's a French guy, very nice guy. So he was streaming a while ago. He was featuring 1.4.5 Grand Utopia, and My Godness was with him. And I wanted to join just to thank My Godness and take a look at the stream as well. And he's such a nice guy, and he says he watches the videos, especially the silent trucking ones. So that's case in point that there are actually some viewers who like the silent trucking videos more. So that's the... Is it me or is it the road actually like bending? Just like a racing track. Daytona. And I need to step on this. This feels very steep. Get as much momentum as I can. Yeah, we're burning fuel here, but who cares as long as we get there in one piece. As long as we get there, actually. Do it. Okay, I think we've succeeded. There we go. Bridge incoming. I'm going to really try to contain myself and not take a photo, okay? For you guys, so we don't lose the momentum. Can't promise anything though. Depends. Viaduct de Chaluzul. Oh, this is the dam, I think. Is that the same as the viaduct? No, that's the one. That's the other one. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Yeah, I'm sold. Beautiful. And it feels scary coming across some hairpins again. So let's gather some speed, gather some momentum, so we don't fully rely on our very city-esque engine. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something about Mr. Equinox, yes. So he watches the silent trucking videos. Thanks a lot for that, man, and thank you for streaming. Really enjoyed it. Just dropped by for a few minutes. There we go. The little truck that could. I'm going to keep it here, okay? Might not be economical, but survival is number one priority. We don't want to roll off the hill, especially at this point. And sorry for the noise, but yeah, it has to be done. I wonder how next-gen textures would work here, because I'm using default SES textures, and they look so good already. But I remember the next-gen textures, especially the trees, make the trees so much more realistic. I might actually try that. Maybe do a behind-the-scenes test there. And then if it works, then you'll see it in the next silent trucking video. But yeah, things like that, I test a lot of things offline. Not everything makes it to the final cut. But if you want to get a glimpse of the entire process, how I filter, how I decide, and I'll probably include some voiceover as well in the behind the scenes, because sometimes with no voiceover, with no commentary, it's a bit lacking, Sometimes we want to learn more about what's happening. So let me know if you would be interested in that. But yeah, I'll post something for the current patrons, and if you're interested in trying it out, go to patreon.com/theclumsygeek. You can take the lowest tier for now, and you will still have access to it for this entire month of March. Yeah, just to show as a special offer, and just so we can all try it out and see if that's something we like moving forward. But normally it would be something for the elites, tier 3 and up. Well, $3 tier and up. Oh, come on. Do it. Also, I was trying to make the dashboard. The only thing I don't like about this truck so far is the dashboard, the interior. The interior is default SCS version, which is the tannish one, the tannish color. I really hated that. I like the dark one. And I tried enabling the dark interior mod for Volvo. That's available in the Steam Workshop. I also showed that in the behind the scenes video. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Because probably the interior is... The directory for the Volvo FM, this truck, is different from the original Volvo FH. So they're not using the same interior exactly. technically speaking at least. So it's not a 1:1 usage. But yeah, probably a bit more modding. That's also something I'll show behind the scenes because it's a bit uninteresting for most folks probably, but I can show a bit of how I mod. I do some simple modding here and there, like how I enabled the EVR sounds for this truck. I actually wasn't able to record that, but that's something I do from time to time. And you might be able to learn something there, and you might be able to do that for your own profiles. And if there's enough how do you say, demand for it, I can actually make a full official video. But I don't think it's full video worthy. You know, it's something only for the hardcore guys, I can call it. Why does this guy not want to shift up? Oh, it's uphill again. Okay, my bad. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Only thing is we're actually building up a lot of traffic on our backs. A lot of impatient guys. Oh my goodness, there's like a huge ant or spider hybrid crawling on the wall right now. Please don't go near me. What the heck are you? It looks like one of those things that can actually fly. Why are you here in my house? OMG, okay. Let's hope that he doesn't see me or come close to me at all. Or what is this? What is this sign? Saint Angel Pass. San Angel Pass. 632 meters height. What does that mean? Does that mean we have to climb 630 meters? OMG. Okay, I don't like the sound of that, but okay, I'll bite. Turn on retarder, it's a bit sharp. Yeah, getting really sharp. Thank goodness for retarders, right? Saves our brakes. Lessen that level. You might see me actually looking up like that because the ant/spider is way up there already. And I'm trying to monitor that he doesn't go near me. We can coexist as long as we stay like 100 meters from each other. Looking up, you see the evidence of me looking up there. A bit of skybox thing there. I think that's because of the horizon. That's below the horizon, so that the skybox doesn't draw anymore beyond that. And yeah, you can see the graphics engine limitation. You can see the mountains not being drawn anymore from that far away. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Yeah, he's flying. The ant is flying. Where did he go? Maybe he's on my neck already. I don't know, guys. Wish me luck. If you suddenly hear me scream, you know what happened. OMG. See there? Am I imagining things? I felt something crawling on my foot. Please don't go near me. Go away. Okay. But yeah. I'm really glad I made the jump. I'm really glad I donated. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Because this is such a beautiful scenery. And we're almost there. Oh man, I haven't had enough fun yet. Where's that going? The left one is going to a highway somewhere, looks like. Looks like there's another bridge as well. And we have to turn left. Interesting, okay. Oh, because that one straight ahead actually is the one going to the bridge. And we have to go under the bridge. Ah, yes. Interesting. I like it. And actually, there's another garage for sale there. We'll probably explore this more in the future episodes. But yeah, looks like we'll be in Grand Utopia for quite some time. There's a lot to explore. Okay. There we go. 30 here. Is that a sailboat I'm seeing? I'm seeing a sail, definitely. That's probably from a boat. But this looks so good. The small roads feels so real. It looks like you're in a little town. There's even some people chatting in there. Make sure not to snag them on our way. Okay. How the heck did a truck get into this small road here? And my goodness, look at that view. Blind spot, very tricky junction. We have to go there, guys. We have to go there next episode. That city looks beautiful. City center of Saint Angel. I'm going to call it San Angel, right? Something in the middle. Not quite English, not quite French, but maybe Spanish. San Angel. Just to spice it up a bit, because I cannot say the French pronunciation, but I don't want to stick to the English one either, so that it sounds a bit more European. So we go for somewhere in the middle, which I can manage. San Angel. Okay, so let's wait for that Iveco to pass. No, Ivecos are good. Ivecos are good. There we go. Grand Utopia Express, I like that. What is that? Is that an actual company? I also like this road. This junction here looks very unique. There's something that cuts across to the right, something that goes left to a kind of semi-roundabout kind of deal, like a teardrop junction. Nice. Stop here before I get booked for meeting the red light. And yeah, that cliff. Oh, those houses on the top there, beautiful. I'm actually not sure how my goodness comes up with all of these. And seeing that this is a fictional city makes it even harder in my point of view, because you don't have a reference. You don't have like you cannot copy it 1:1 from some other place. Maybe he can do it, like combine it from different places, but that requires a huge amount of creativity, because making something from real life, copying something from real life, modeling it here in the game is hard enough, but modeling something without a guideline in making it look real, I think that's something even harder. You can't just go to Google Maps and copy stuff, and that in itself is so hard with mapping. How much more if you have to design the thing yourself and combine stuff from real life and from fictional stuff. And this is quite a hard delivery. Bit cramped in here. Might snag that sign, might snag the car next to me. Thank goodness we have a small truck, but I'm not sure if we can fit in. Please, oh sorry van, I think you're in for it. Just snag you just a little, or maybe snag the railing in front a little. Clumsy trucking, there you go. No, we at least we avoided the van. Okay, I think I should have okay, what I'll do, let's make a U-turn. Yes, I think that's the way. So we park there, we make a U-turn, go from where we came from, go back to where we came from, and then reverse it in. If you get what I mean. If you can fit in, that is. Dang it, this is so cramped. Very challenging drop off. I like it. Awesome work. My godness. Oh, MG. What happened to my trailer? It fell. I think it gave up on me. Might have turned a little bit too harsh there, and I got myself stuck. Oh crap. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm hitting the crates there. I see. Yeah, that's not a very healthy spot to be in. But I think we are managing it bit by bit. Yeah, we're moving, see? A bit of momentum. Oh no, don't snag that side. Thank you. Yeah, it's very tricky. Might have incurred a few gashes. Oi, what's happening there? Okay, that's not very good, guys. So close yet so far, huh? So how can I do this? By force, there we go. Okay, sometimes you have to reverse. Sometimes you have to go back a bit just to move forward more. Words of wisdom from Clumsy. There we go again. I'm not sure if that will be enough. Might be enough to snag the railings again there on that side though. It's a very challenging parking, I give you that. On the right, yeah, we're still good here. Has transitioned into some kind of blindside reverse in a way. Yeah, but I like it. Okay, I think that's good enough. 1 sec. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I'm going to hit that side. Yeah, just snagged it just a little. We're good, we're good. Just straighten it out here. Okay, there you go. But I want to straighten it a bit more. Just for my OC-ness. Grand Utopia Express. Is that where we're delivering this actually? Yes, we are. There's actually a company for it. Amazing job. That is cool. I thought that was just a sticker. I didn't notice we were actually delivering there. There we go. I think that works. Phew. Yeah, good enough. Close enough. I'll take it. Oh, look at that town from far. Hit the wrong key, might have. Yes. This is actually our own trailer, so I don't have to detach it. My bad. Couple that thing. There's the sailboat. I did that intentionally so you guys will have more time to check out the scenery. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's only 14 kilometers. That's what you get with a 1:1 map. So money is going to be very harsh. It's going to be very hard. That's why I cheated the money. So we just focus on exploring and not leveling up. So I cheated the money and the level. Yeah, cheater. What happened to the sky? I think it's time to go. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I really like that Clumsy road. And for sure we will see more of this map. So see you around. Please don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, comment, share with your friends, and if you did enjoy the video, please do all those things and make sure to check out the Patreon page, okay? Need some loving. And the behind the scenes videos will be coming up there. Would have been there by now. Patreon.com/theclumsygeek. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, really appreciate it, and looking forward to your comments. Thanks, have a nice day, and clumsy trucking. Let's go inside, do that beep.